that we have. In the second question that you've made, and I will have to stop in 5 minutes. I'm very because I have another meeting in 10 minutes. I don't know how much time did you plan.
5 minutes is perfect. That's perfect. We had an hour booked, so 5 minutes is fine.
Okay. So, and the second question, in terms of supply chain, Mexico again is a very rich country. We have almost everything we purchase for our service are products and services given and manufactured in Mexico, in the country. No, the textile industry in Mexico is very strong. Of course, we buy parts, for example, from our machinery sellers in Germany or in the United States or somewhere else in France or in Spain, but some parts. No? Of course, we buy probably some textiles, but very little. I would say that 80% or 85% of our supply chain is Mexican manufactured supply chain.
That's very helpful. The one last question that we really wanted to ask you, we don't want to keep you on the call for too long, is about the cost structure and profit margins and all of that. Could you tell us a little bit about the composition of your cost structure, how the revenues have moved, how the costs have evolved, what the costs are, and actual financial performance through things like your profit margin, how that's changed, and all of that. Does that make sense, Jose?
Well, yes. Depending again in the sector where we participate, the margins that we have. There are sectors that are more profitable than others, but our company works with a little bit more than 20%, a little bit more than 20% EBITDA margin, no? And we're looking forward to increase that margin a little bit more in the future. No? That's what we expect to deliver more services where we have more margin, and so to bring the profitability of the company a little bit higher. No.
And is that through? Are you looking at expanding that through increasing the size of your revenues or reducing the size of your costs, or both of them? What's the broad strategy there?
It's a mixed. It's a mixed strategy. We always are in the mood of bringing costs down, and it's not only because we are purchasing better. It's because we are more productive. One very important thing for us today is the productivity. We are less productive than other countries in the world, so we have to achieve those productivity indexes, and that's a goal in terms of the cost. In terms of the price, again. It's something that we want to increase our prices more and more, and to be closer to the United States. The United States, it's where we compare our things, because it's our neighbor. No, it's very close, and we have all the information from the TRSA and other organizations where we participate. So I would say that would be the goal, to work on the revenue side in terms of better pricing, and work on the cost in terms of more productivity.
Jose, is Lavatex a privately owned organization?
Yes, it is. It's a 100% Mexican corporation, privately owned.
Okay, great. Where can I get some financial reporting metrics and all of that about Lavatex? Can you make that available to us offline?
Yes, well, what we can do. I have been taking notes of our conversation today, and I can work on with my team on giving you some information, some information that I can share, and some other probably I will not be able to share. Very sensitive. Yes, very sensitive information. I probably will not be able to share, but others I don't see why not, and we can work on that and share it with you. Okay.
Okay. Once we put something together, we will also share it with you for some feedback, some additions, suggestions for changes, and we do hope we can come up with an excellent report that helps your organization and others as part of the TRSA's membership base. Thank you.
I have two questions quickly before hanging up. Have you visited our website yet?
I have, yes. I actually visited a few minutes before the call.
Okay. If there is a link, you can see a video, a corporate video, and you will have an idea, a better idea of the company. And the second thing is, when do you think we will have our other call, or when is your due date? So I will share with you all the information that we discussed today.
From my perspective, the team would really appreciate if you could share all the information that we discussed today by maybe in a week or so. Do you think that's feasible? A week, 10 days, something like that? Because we're already a company.
You don't need you don't need a very big document. No, it's a resume. No. As long as we're covering all the issues, no? Okay.
That's exactly right. Yes.
A week from today, would it be possible to have at the middle of the week of the next week? Because this week for us it's a little bit busy. We have our strategic planning. We go out of the company, the directors, and we discuss the strategic issues of the company for the next 5 years. And I will be out of the office for 4 days. So if you give me the first 3 days of the next week, I can send you this on the evening of the next Wednesday or Thursday of the next week, not this week.
Absolutely. Let's go for 4th of October, end of next week, if that's fine.
Perfect.
Great. Thank you.
No, thank you very much again, and very nice to meet you guys. And very sorry that I have to cut right now.
No, you took an hour out. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes, thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.